What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Leroy's Boom. And I'm back with another reaction video for y'all today, man. You already know. Hey, look, and I got some sauce. I ain't calling it tea. It's sauce. But look, 50 Cent straight tells it all. He put it all on the table. It's getting exposed. But I already was thinking, though. This incident that happened way back when. You feel me? Duke the Jeweler. You know what I'm saying? Here you go on how they set my boy up, man. They trifling ass, man.
We met that dude Duke the Jeweler the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot.
Stop the cap.
That's when somebody tried.
One that's tied to the dude that makes the loaded dice, right? Check the play out.
Whack Ben let us know.
All entertainers, when you go to Houston, stay away from J. Prince Jr. A whole play going on. Here go the play right here.
I mean, I've been knowing that. Even when that happened to one of the Migos and shit. I just don't put my thoughts out there because I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me, it is.
Didn't leave this world broke. He left it trapped in a den of wolves. Now Mob Tie's hands are dripping in suspicion, and the feds are locked in on it. Duke wasn't some random robbery victim. This was an execution, straight up. And it wasn't no masked creeps in a back alley either. This all went down after Duke stepped out of Boogie's dice game with folks who were dapping him up one second and maybe sending signals the next. Now, them same folks are feeling the feds breathing down their necks, and 50 Cent is adding gas to the flames, dropping receipts, reposting secrets, and hinting this setup was way bigger than anybody thought.
Boosie already trying to clear his name like he did the first time when he first came out. The rumors about what he said he always trying to clear his name. That's what be making him look a little bit guilty to me.
And here's where it gets even messier. This is straight up movie level madness. Just 2 weeks before Takeoff got killed in a dice game gone wrong. Duke was the one shutting down the table at J. Prince Jr.'s game. And when the wrong dude starts racking up wins, that's when the whole vibe flips and chaos kicks in. Now the whole Mob Ties crew is sitting under a microscope. Boosie, J. Prince Jr., Lil Cam, everybody's name is ringing out. What started off as low-key whispers is turning into full-blown warnings. But how did it even get to this point? Let's pull back. Because what looked like some harmless dice game was maybe a setup from the jump. From the outside, Duke the Jeweler was living large. A Chicago hustler, self-made, built his empire from scratch. Duke wasn't just pushing iced-out chains to random SoundCloud rappers. He was creating masterpieces for big players, real money clientele, and his name was buzzing heavy in the industry. He didn't pull up to Houston for a little getaway. He came chasing a serious bag. Word is, Boosie personally called him down to talk about a custom piece. So Duke packed up that $1 million Louis duffel loaded with his finest jewelry designs and showed up ready to lock in. But what he didn't know was that this trip was going to be his final chapter. Now.
Which is crazy, though. Like, I didn't even know Boosie had, like, snake ass.
It's always the same three faces at that table. Lil Cam, Big Capri, and Wolf.
Some dude tried to rob him. Some dudes tried to rob him.
He looked like
dudes had tried to rob me and walked off by himself, bro. I had just met dude.
So he said that Duke the Jeweler said, oh, some dude tried to rob him, and then he walked off by himself. Like, you called that man down there and you didn't ask him? But they saying it wasn't even a robbery. That's why he probably was throwing. This is him the first time he was got there. They brought something up and said his name. This was the first time, or this was the next day after he went live. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like it just don't sound right now. Now that they say it was execution, that made more sense. Cause I don't think you feel me. I don't think they would have robbed it. They really gonna get hit with the fake dice and shit. You know, I don't think that was the play. Just like when Offset got, I ain't gonna speak too much.
Yesterday,
I think they be bigger plays than what we think. Hey, but who am I? Shit, I ain't no better.
The same crew passing the dice around like it's some secret street ritual. The house always eating. Unless somebody messes up the flow. Well, that night, somebody messed up bad. According to Wack, Duke got hold of the wrong set of dice. The ones that weren't meant for him.
Oh.
And guess what? They were loaded. Soon as he touched them, it was back-to-back wins. Hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands. Fast. And when somebody crashes a rigged game, the people behind it start sweating bullets. Now, here's where it gets extra grimy. Insiders are saying J. Prince Jr. allegedly pockets 30% off every dice night. So Duke wasn't just winning, he was snatching serious bread from their pockets. On top of that, Duke came in loud, confident, showing out heavy. He was drenched in diamonds, tossing racks like it was nothing, and flexing the whole thing on Instagram. Now this is where things get real sketchy. If you freeze frame that dice game footage, you'll catch Boosie letting out a soft whistle. Not loud, not wild, just enough. Right after that,
They like, I ain't even gonna lie, they some snakes. Like, that's why you can't just go around thinking you gonna they can just kick it with people flexing and shit like that. People think people fuck with them and all that. Like, no. I wouldn't even been there. Boosie would have to come holler at me somewhere else.
he must have walked outside to the parking lot. We was in the garage. We heard this, but it like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something. Dude was finna make a piece for him too. Hey.
Hey, look.
his nephew snaps his head
Something don't smell right. Like, I ain't even gonna count. It don't.
around and locks in on Duke. Then a dude in a red hoodie taps the nephew's arm, like a quiet little signal. And boom, the whole room vibe flips instantly. 1 minute, Duke's cracking jokes, stacking chips, rolling dice. Next minute, it feels like a silent countdown ticking down. And just minutes later, Duke is gone. This ain't no random vibe shift. This is body language screaming something's up. When you step in a room full of folks who already made up their minds about your fate, you can feel it in your bones. And here's what's crazy. Why would a millionaire like Boosie invite Duke, dripped in over $1 million in jewelry, into a dice game surrounded by people he couldn't fully vouch for, with zero security? Why didn't J. Prince Jr. have even basic protection lined up for a big name out-of-towner flashing that much heat? It just don't add up. Let's run it back to the exact moment Duke dipped out of that dice game. No security, no entourage, no driver. Just Duke walking alone through a dark Houston parking lot after being surrounded by millions in cash and ice all night. If that sounds shady, it's because it is. But it don't stop there. It goes from suspicious to downright sinister in minutes. Gunshots ring out.
Want to know if they got more footage of, like, you know what I'm saying? Because back when it actually happened, they had crazy footage of them in there shooting dice and all that now, like, you know what I'm saying? But they wanted, I ain't gonna lie, you a millionaire like that, I know they wanted something, but I don't think he would have risked it. Like, I think it was an execution because, like, I don't think he would have risked that. Like, he would probably gave it to him. Like, you feel me? I don't know.
Duke gets ambushed and shot dead. Now here's where things get real twisted. In most setups or robberies gone sideways, what's the first thing they grab? The jewelry, the cash. But Duke, he was found with everything still on him. Not a single chain snatched, not one watch missing. The same 7-figure jewelry he flexed at Boosie's concert right before the dice game was still on his body. But the real jaw dropper?
The entertainer invites him in. Act like he's covering for him, hanging out, everything is cool. Let's go here, let's go there, let's go here, let's go there. He introduces the dice game. He got 3 mothers, right, who rotate the dice. Now, these dice is loaded. To tell me it's a Wolf, Big Caprice.
That Louis Vuitton duffel Duke was carrying, the one packed with his most valuable, unreleased jewelry pieces. It didn't disappear. It turned up inside Boosie's house. Let that sink in. Houston.
Hold on. Whoa. At your house, Boosie?
FBI, open up!
They ain't locked Boosie ass up for that.
PD confirmed it. Whether Duke trusted Boosie and handed over the bag for safekeeping, or Boosie scooped it up after everything went down, it's got people asking serious questions. We don't got all the answers, but one thing's clear. Duke's bag made it back.
I mean, he probably did let him hold it because he called him down there and shit, let him hold it. He didn't want to bring it to the, I don't know.
To Boosie. Duke didn't. And Boosie's reaction? A shaky, nervous Instagram live from a private jet, claiming he barely knew Duke. Saying Duke just dipped on his own. Wait a minute. Didn't Boosie say Duke was making him a custom chain?
Yeah.
So how you barely know him? But you invite...
See, hey, look. One thing about it, Boosie, they gonna get your ass. I bet you know that right now. They gonna get your ass. But yeah, that's another video that we got. Yeah, me. Leroy, pause.